So if you saw the State of the Union address and you saw President Obama and
his last one
talking about his exit, and the question then, what does he do for the rest of his life? I have a theory.
You have been floating this theory for a while.
We'll talk about the theory in a minute, but I really have a strong gut on what he's going to do. But we got Brian Grazer out yesterday, who is one of the biggest directors around.
Director, producer.
He does everything.
Everything.
And so one of the things he does is that little show called Empire. And we asked him about whether he would invite Obama to be on post-presidency. And he had a very strong feeling that it would be awesome. And I want to talk to Brian Grazer so badly about that, but about, more importantly, what he's going to do, because I think Obama's landing in Hollywood.
I think he's coming to Hollywood.
So anyway, Brian joins us right now. Hey, Brian.
Hey, how are you, Harvey? Great talking to you.
Great talking to you. So first of all, is that a serious offer to Obama that he could be on Empire?
Yes, it's a serious offer. I mean, I didn't anticipate the question. Your very inventive TMZ reporters are out there asking interesting and dynamic and provocative questions. Of course, we would love to have him. We'd be honored to have him on our show.
So what bothered me about it, I got to say, Brian, was that you're typecasting the dude. I mean, why make him president? He should do something. We had a whole thing in the meeting this morning about what role he could play. Why president?
Well, look, you guys caught me off guard. I said as you normally do, I said president because I feel that categorically he should be in a very dignified role. He's a very cool guy. I knew him as a senator. I went to his office. I think it was office 99 in the Senate. You had to take a tram to get there. And he is a great guy. And he's cool. He should definitely be on our show.
But see, Brian, I think you said something perfect there. He is very cool. Why not use that in a role? Like maybe have him play a pimp that Lucius used to run with.
No. We can't do that.
Okay, but
he'll be in a role of authority. He'll be in a role where his charisma adds value to the show. He'll absolutely be in scenes with Cookie and Lucius. I mean, but he'll be in a dignified position.
Okay, Brian, I have actually, every time we get you out, I always wanted to ask you this because my office they think I'm crazy about this, but I have been feeling this so strongly for the last year, what Obama is going to do when he leaves. Am I insane to think that he could actually run a studio one day and it might be something he's interested in?
I see why you run TMZ. You've got very good questions. Could he run a studio? I'm sure he'd be overqualified to run a studio.
You don't think that there's an allure for Hollywood for him and for a lot of presidents, but, you know, he's on television a lot. He seems to like, he loves movies. He loves pop culture. Michelle likes it too. Their kids have come out here and they've been involved and dabbled. I mean, why is that so outlandish?
I just don't know what's in his head about doing that. It's not outlandish. I think he'd be overly qualified and would do a great job. I just don't think that's his aspiration. Look, in the way I think the two cultures of D.C. and Hollywood have dissociative parts. And so there's something kind of rhythmic to that, but that's all I would say.
Hey,
so we're right then when we say that Harvey's crazy for thinking that. You're closer to thinking that we're right.
I'm more on you. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Brian,
get tripped up.
You know what? You can call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first.
But look, I know for sure he would bump up the ratings on the show even beyond what they already are.
Okay, last question. Not who will, but which movie should win the Oscar this year?
Oh, I can't say. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Do you vote, Brian?
I'll watch the show. Of course, I do vote. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Huh.
Okay, then which one do you think will win? Think.
I can't prognosticate. I know I liked Leo's movie a lot, but I like them all. I like all the movies that are going to be nominated or worthy of being nominated. But I thought that was pretty much of an insurmountable task.
Do you think Straight Outta Compton's going to get nominated?
I love Straight Outta Compton. I think that movie's fantastic. I hope it does.
Okay.
All right. One last question. I know you work obviously with your producing partner
My
there,
partner.
Ron Howard.
Look at this. Hold on, I'm going to show you Ron Howard because I'm in a meeting right now. There he is. Look at
We
this.
just want to know
Wow. Hey,
You've got
Ron.
Brian, whinging and answering and smiling and coming up with some good ones.
He's good. I'm just wondering, Ron, would you give President Obama a job there at Imagine if after the presidency he wants to get into Hollywood?
That's the most ludicrous question I've ever heard, but the answer is absolutely yes. I give him my job if he wanted it, but I don't think that's on the spectrum of possibilities.
Oh,
Okay.
well, you guys can all be doubters, but
We'll see.
I got a strong gut on this
We'll
guy.
see in about a year.
Well, he's a very cool guy and a great leader.
Hey,
All right, guys.
it is a pleasure. Thank you guys
Thanks,
so
guys.
much for the time.
You're welcome. See you later. Thanks for
All right.
having us, Harvey.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.